Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indianapolis. We have the biggest game of the
Okay. Still don't know why College Game Day was not at this game, but this was a great game. Woo! A great defensive game. A good defensive battle. I will say that. You know.
Well, offensively, they've got their quarterback laying on the field. He got hit. I couldn't tell who hit him. Maybe it was Caden Curry.
I was wondering why his brother was in. Like when I tuned in, I was like, why? Why is his brother in the game? Because obviously I missed this play, so. But that would have been a big loss if he could not come back into the game. But anyways, we got Indiana versus Ohio State. Playoff implications, not really. Just more of a battle of who's going to be one, who's going to be two. But with Georgia winning by a large margin over the number 9 team in the nation, Indiana can't afford a loss. But then again, they will only drop down to maybe third, depending on how much they lose by. Third or maybe even fourth. They could drop to fourth. Who knows?
Mendoza wants to run it, dumps it down. Nice play. Improvisation. Charlie Becker with the catch. Is 20
out of the pocket going to the left. And Arvell Reese is trying to track him down. And there's Lorenzo Styles, number 3, who has to come up and defend the quarterback run. And Mendoza, very alert, just dumps it right on the top.
Charlie B from Nashville, Tennessee.
There was a bunch of things that went on in the especially in the second half that I might have to stop the video for, because it just doesn't make sense to me as to why things happen and what they did. I don't know. It depends. We'll see. We'll break it down if we need to. But
opening series for Indiana, Mendoza to let it fly. Steps up in the pocket.
Great play. Great play.
Caden Curry again. His 10th sack of the season.
Like Ohio State really has the best defense in the nation. If we're being honest, you really have to think.
Indiana has a football.
Did he just snatch that from?
Reminiscent of last week for Ohio State.
I think he's fooled here. He thinks that this is a half safety over Smith, but Lewis Moore actually goes to his left, and then he's able to drop down on this right. Brandon Ennis trying to get that first down, and Lewis Moore now his 6th interception on
I don't know. I think the wide receiver wasn't expecting the safety to, react to the ball like that. I think he thought, he has a clean catch and whatnot. But this is why they always tell you to work your way back to the ball, because you never know.
This went from 29 yards away for Nico Radicic.
But this whole game was like a field goal fest, bro. Like, I think only 2 touchdowns were scored this entire game.
Saying in trouble. Dances out of the pocket, throws on the move, and out of bounds. The catch is made by Carnell Tate Jackson, the single setback. Saying steps into his throw over the middle, caught Jeremiah Smith.
We always talk about Ohio State's defense, but Indiana's defense looks pretty good. They definitely look better than when they played Notre Dame in the playoffs last season. Like, this team looks like they can make a national championship run. They definitely look like they can make a national championship run. Now, they played Oregon, and now they're just now playing Ohio State. Ohio State hasn't played anybody all season. Texas. That is a great play. They played Texas, but Texas, I think if these two teams, if this team and Texas play each other 5 times in the season, I think Ohio State wins 5 times. Great play.
Run. Hitter.
He gets all the time in the world, and you're going to see from the left side of your screen, Carnell Tate in her right there. And as Sayin escapes the pocket, now Tate is wide open. And Sayin finds him for an easy touchdown in Ohio
He
State.
never, the safety never saw Tate. Never saw. He saw the QB step up, and that just took his eyes off of everything. But yeah, Ohio State hasn't played anybody. I mean, Texas, but I mean, and then the rivalry game with Michigan. That's I mean, it's a rivalry game. It don't matter how bad the team is doing. It's a rivalry game, so they're gonna step up and rise to the occasion. Indiana only faced Oregon. I mean, the game against Penn State, yeah, it was close and whatnot, but that ain't the James Franklin Penn State. And then, other than that, they ain't faced nobody. We'll miss field goal. So with the other teams in the playoffs, like, wow, he got clipped up. I mean, 22 would have tackled him anyway, but these two went to high school with each other for 1 year. But Jeremiah Smith lit him up all game, bro. How many? Check the stats real quick.
Max Clare, the tight end in the slot, near side. Sayin rolls out in that direction and is dragged down from behind by Isaiah Jones with a long of 49. This one from 30 yards away. And it's good. 10-43.
Yeah, Jeremiah Smith had 144 yards. He did his thing. Pons was guarding him the entire game. The thing is, Pons is also 5'9". He's fast as hell, but he's 5'9". Jeremiah 6'3", 223. So
for IU at the 39. Mendoza pulls it out under pressure, gets it off and finds his tight end. Riley Nowakowski picks up the first down. Hemby in the game at running back now. Mendoza. And Mendoza goes down again. Curry with pressure.
Curry might be the best rusher. I don't know. I like Jackson as well. But as far as this game, even though they did get a couple of sacks, it wasn't like they were really, getting the pressure. Like, I really felt like they could have hit home a lot more. But Indiana was here to prove a point, man. Like, Indiana, I think had more sacks than them.
Jeremiah Smith right down the middle of the field. And you can tell he wants to let it go, but they hold coverage. It was
wheels. Mendoza steps up, down the field. Inside the 30. Charlie B from Nashville.
What a route from Becker. Right past Lorenzo Styles. This guy is so good in the contested catch, 50-50 situation, and he fights through that right arm of Styles.
Yeah, Indiana had 5 sacks. Ohio State had 3 sacks. So
Mendoza, fade, Surratt, corner, touchdown, Indiana.
He from the hometown.
Well, here's Surratt, one-on-one.
He from the home state, home area.
And he fights through the
Nova boy.
again. What do we see time and time again? It's the back shoulder, allowing Surratt to adjust back to that back shoulder. Nobody in a...
But I don't know. Elijah Surratt really looked like the best wide receiver this season. Even though he missed a few games because of hamstring, he easily would have went over 1,000. Easily looks like the best wide receiver in the nation, man.
Max Clare And Claire with the
At least for this year.
and 11.
Wonder how Indiana's going to replace him next year.
Back shoulder, Jeremiah Smith.
And I wonder how they're going to guard him next year. Because they're going to have Chris Henry Jr. I mean, they got Carnell. That's also, if Carnell Tate comes back, does Carnell Tate come back? That's a big question. Because I don't think he's a senior. I think he's a junior. Excuse me if I'm wrong, but imagine Carnell Tate comes back. And then Chris Henry Jr. steps in. And Ennis steps in still. Like that. They might be a 4-wide spread offense for the entire season.
There's Julian Zayn's knee. It's down. You can see his helmet right here, which means the ball is somewhere behind this pile of players, and he needed to get all the way to the 4-yard line.
He got to the 4.5-yard line.
And the ball doesn't get there until the end of
now, with that play, I always tell people, take your points when they're available. Like, I understand why they did it, but no. Just take your points when they're available, because you never know when you're going to need them. But they're driving now. They're driving.
Outside of the right. Good protection initially. And a nice shot by the right tackle, Philip Daniels, mashing down that rush on the right side. And then Tate just moves with his quarterback. He's able to get that left foot down. That is a massive conversion here for Ohio State late in the fourth
on this drive. 3rd and 8. Here comes the blitz. They get it away. Oh, Ennis wants to throw it.
I couldn't believe this play happened.
Jackson.
Ooh, that's illegal.
And he's close to a first down, but a flag.
They're going to call here.
You know, with this rule, I find it fun. Well, with him, he's going more of an angle, but either way, he still isn't allowed to do it. But offensive players can go downfield, and as long as they're 10-2, that's a great play. But as long as they're, first off, they should have ran the ball anyway. But as long as they're 10-2, they can make the cut block for offense. Chip shot, right? Wrong. This man had money on the game, bro. He had money on the game. That's what it is.
3rd and 6 at the 24. Mendoza. Charlie B from Nashville, Tennessee.
But watch Becker's release against Jermaine Matthews. He gets outside, and then he is able to put him right on his back hip, and the ball is out in front. Becker is so good down the field. He has been outstanding this second half of the year.
Saying, lets it go. And it is.
Damn, I'm hungry.
Caught, but not enough.
Man. I mean, you want to finish the regular season. I mean, I don't know if the conference championship counts as a regular season or if it's just pure postseason, but you kind of want to finish the season undefeated, get the number 1 seed, because usually, because in the 12-team playoff, the 1 seed plays 9 and 8. 9 and 8 was, damn. Who was 9 and 8? Oh, 9 was Alabama. Oh, yeah, Alabama and Oklahoma, but Alabama lost. So now there's a question of who's going to be there. Probably Notre Dame. You know Notre Dame wants their rematch. So, and then number 2 plays 10 and 7. God, dang, calm down, stomach. 10 and 7. So with BYU losing, and Alabama losing, and Notre Dame is right now number 10. So I'm assuming they're going to move up. And then so that brings in like Miami and yeah. So because the 11th seed is going to go to Tulane, and that's usually in the number 3 slot. So I think Georgia's going to stay at number 3. So Georgia's going to have an easy path to the semifinals. And then the 12 and 5, which will be most likely Oregon versus JMU, goes to Texas Tech. So, I mean, Texas Tech looks good. Who knows? They might shock the world. I don't know, but there's a lot of things to discuss on Sunday at noon, and I will not be partaking. I will not be partaking in it. It will be those people of the committee. It's their job to get it right, and they better get it right, and they better put JMU against Oregon. Give us an easy game first before we play Texas Tech, man. But anyways, that's it for this video. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out.